It was 1:09 a.m. when my Reddit account started typing messages I never wrote. At first, I thought it was some glitch, a session overlap. Maybe I left my phone unlocked somewhere, or maybe the desktop client bugged out. But the stranger thing, the part that made the hair on the back of my neck rise, was that the messages sounded exactly like me. Same punctuation habits, same word choices, same tone. But the subject? It kept posting about things I didn't remember doing. The protagonist sits alone in their dim apartment, drafting a post on insomnia, when a notification appears about a Reddit post they supposedly made. Confusion turns to unease, as the glow of the monitor becomes the only stable thing in the room. They open the mysterious removed post and see a disturbing title written under their username. The room darkens around the screen as they stare at words they never typed. Over the shoulder, the protagonist scrolls through a post describing someone watching them sleep. It's written in their tone and style. Every detail matches their life. The next night, the protagonist tries to sleep. At 2 a.m., their phone buzzes. Another post appears, again written by them, again describing events they don't remember living. A private message arrives from their own account. The cursor blinks unnaturally as the message tells them to stop deleting the posts. They drop the phone in shock and scramble backward on the bed. They feel watched, like the room shifted with the message. At sunrise, they pull up their old USB camera footage. A clip from 3:17 a.m. sits in the folder, exactly the time mentioned in the mysterious posts. The footage shows their sleeping figure, and then the corner of the room begins to distort. A tall, malformed silhouette steps into view. The figure leans over the sleeping protagonist. The footage glitches violently, as if the entity interferes with the recording itself. In a corrupted frame, the figure lowers its mouth to the protagonist's ear. The whisper seems to mimic keystrokes, typing motions disguised as speech. That night, the protagonist sits at their desk, trying to browse harmless threads. Suddenly, the cursor starts moving on its own. Keyboard keys begin pressing themselves, forming sentences warning the protagonist. No one is touching the keyboard. The protagonist backs away from the desk. In the dark reflection of the monitor, a faint silhouette appears behind them. The room appears empty, but the sound of invisible typing continues. The shadows rhythmically pulse, syncing with the keystrokes. The protagonist sits on their bed, clutching their head as they attempt to recall what really happened. At 2:57 a.m., memories blur and swirl. They suddenly remember. At 2:57 a.m., they weren't asleep. They were upright in bed, staring into the face of someone leaning close, someone featureless. The mysterious figure's face comes into focus, but its features warp and glitch, always shifting away from clarity. Back in the present, the apartment corner begins to thicken again, the dark shape reforming like liquid shadow. As they type to document the encounter, the protagonist notices the reflection in their screen lagging behind, a delayed version of themselves watching. The keyboard begins typing on its own once more, forming a message. This story is not fiction. Don't let the fear end here. Subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss another nightmare. Sleep well, if you can.